There are only 4 logs left of the big pile a neighbor gave me. 2 of them would present problems. Then I had to dig them out. Looks like just one here. The only way I'd have found this one without the metal detector would have been with a sawmill blade.
Big one. Wow. Wow. I'll get my cheater. $16.
After pulling that 16-penny nail out of the log, I couldn't find any more. It was time to cut. Now this one is not too long for the mill, but it's in the wrong place. It needs to come all the way down here toward the end so that we can get this end on. This needs to come off at least to here, but farther, because this is going to roll angle to the left. So what I think I need to do, cut it off about here and just discard that. First I had to get that log out from under the log behind it and partially on top of it. Standing in front of the log was not the best place to be. That's far enough I can get the saw in here. We'll get the big. I need longer arms. The log was heavy, and irregularities made it difficult to roll. I needed to figure out a way to block the log to keep it from rolling back while I got a new purchase with the cant hook. The board was a bit too long, so I cut off the broken end. It's a good thing I'm not in some sort of board feet cut per hour competition. The big end was getting ahead of the small end, so I used a crowbar to try to make it even. That wasn't working. I stopped to think, try to come up with a better idea for getting this log onto the mill. Sometimes it's easier to just do it. The next thing to do was figure out how to position it on the mill.
I didn't realize this tree was that big. If I could roll it 90 degrees, I'm good, I think. Oh, big if. That is on the clamp rail. Take that off the bottom. Take this off the top. Take this off the top. Okay, if I take those off the top and roll it 180,
The side of the log that was now on top had been on bottom when it was on the ground. I went over the top with the metal detector to make sure I'd missed no nails. Plenty of beeps, always the log stops or the cant hook or the sawmill bed.
and hook. I'm going to call it clean.
As Sandy would say in Sawing with Sandy, that's what we're up against. So what we're up against is a log that's too big for the mill. If it were straight, it would be perfect, maximum size. It's not straight. If I do nothing to this side, I'm probably going to have to take off a little of this. if I do nothing to this side other than take off a little of that, I have to take off a lot of this. From about here, half the length of the log or more. If I take off that down there, plus this, then I can move the log over a couple of inches and have to take off much less over there. This looks like a probably smart thing to do because this is just a bulge on the log. If I take that off, I can move this over and have a lot less to take off here and have a straighter log to deal with. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. I haven't got it clamped up here. It's braced here. Has been for a day or two. I don't know if I can get any clamps on this. Sure I can. This cam clamp is not an option for this model of Woodland mill sawmill. It's for the larger mills, but I ordered one and made it fit anyway. It's much quicker and much easier than cranking in the screw clamps. That's all I can get there. This one, can't get out of here. Could go on and spend time shifting off the bark, but I don't want to do that. There was a lot of mud in the bark on this log, and the bark came off easily, so I removed the muddy parts. Come all the way back to here. Logs against only one log stop. See what I can do with an axe down here. A lot easier than rip sawing the whole damn thing. This axe hasn't been used in a while. Rusty and grabby. Okay, I should put those cuts closer together. I don't want to swing too hard and hit steel. like that. This would be a good time to be left-handed. Well, I don't know if this axe idea is going to work out so well. Thing to do now is put the stops back in, shove this over, and then see what the profile looks like. See how much I have to take off over here. As soon as I prod this away from the clamps, it's going to want to roll back on me. So I will put the cant hook and its brace back on here. Go back to the same hole. Okay, this isn't sliding just on the bunks. It's resting on this clamp down there. I don't know where I can get some leverage. Oh, right here. There we go. Now I can't, yeah I can. Just a little farther. Okay. Now the first ½ inch or more is going through bark, so I will crank it till it really gets hard to crank. It's about now. That's as high as the sawmill will go. If I stay up there, if that's above this ledge, I might be able to get the whole thing. Okay, bottom of the guide, 23 inches above the bottom of the track. We should be able to get the first cut all the way to here anyway. I need to see how high this is. It may be higher than the throat of the machine. Okay, that says 32.5, but to subtract 5, 27.5, 28. This should roll to the end of the log, I hope. And then we're going to need to roll it. He said with confidence. And he can roll it. 90 would be good, but let's see if we can get the damn thing cut before we get all that ambitious. I hope my blade scraper is not a conflict. It might be.
I have a blade scraper right behind the blade guard to deflect sawdust, and it might be in the way.
What I have to do is undo this clamp and depend on these two. That one is tight. This one, if I go lower, I can go in farther. I backed the saw completely out of the cut because this might roll a little bit when I start messing around with clamps and can't go any higher. So I had to get that out while it was possible to do so. See, it rolled. here. Force the front right past it, but not the back. Well, if I don't do anything else today, I consider that a success right there.
All that work for just one cut. But hey, the log was free.
Okay.